Welcome to our male CEO panel, where we're going to look at gender diversity in business and how middle management is being recruited to support what we hope is inevitable and sustainable change.
We set a goal. We've continued to set new targets and goals, and the one that we're really proud of last year we achieved was to have 50% women in leadership across the whole company.
I come at it from more of a behavioral perspective. What are the behaviors that we need to seed in our workforce, and how will that lead to gender equality and gender diversity?
And so for us, it really started with a lot of unconscious bias training and really trying to make sure that we focused on inclusiveness before we were able to start moving the dial in terms of really changing the environment for women.
And for us, it's about building capacity to show our future leaders, our future women, that they can be successful, understanding that there are challenges, and certainly providing role models, training, mentoring to make them successful, and to understand that there are differences.
We do unconscious bias training. We focus on making sure that leadership development programs are at least as available to women as they are to men.
Diversity is more than just about the D word. It's also about inclusion. It has to combine both belonging and uniqueness. So to bring your full self to work, you need to be who you are and unique while still feeling like you belong.
We get together every couple of months and we have a brown bag lunch and we talk about different research on the topic of gender equity. We try and talk about it more generally and then bring it back to what do we see in our organisation and what change do we need to bring about.
You know, one of the things that we do clearly is we don't just promote people because they've been there the longest, and it's a little bit what what you were saying. It's making sure that we look at the impact on, what is the team dynamic going to look like? What are the skills that they have? Not just the technical skills, but do they have the ability to be inclusive? I think what's important is to tell stories, is to point to people where you can actually show that you can make a difference. Because again, statistics, it's fancy, it's a number, but big deal. We're talking about people, and when you can connect hearts and minds and real stories, it makes a massive difference.
Yeah, I totally agree.